I woke to the first fog of autumn. It was very dense at 7:30 this morning, but it's beginning to lift now. As you can see, it's very thick. You can't even see the flats that are normally... There's a block of flats over there somewhere, but when I woke, you couldn't even see the trees. The parakeet woke me. We have had a few flying around lately. Let's take a walk and see what's happening in the garden. There's lots of changes now. Autumn's definitely setting in. Colours are intensifying. There's this web by the shed that's been here since September really. Keeps building its web here in different little spots. Sometimes it's right across this space and I can't get in it, but it's more convenient space here. But yeah, she was on there. I will slip a photo in at the end. She looks to me like now, she looks like she's full of eggs. The leaf colours are really intensifying now, especially the reds. It's due to the dry weather. This is an acer, so it is red, but as you can see in the lilac tree, the reds are really popping out now. This is due to something called ethylene, I think it's called, released by the trees, and our dry summer's encouraged that more in our trees this year, so they turn red and produce by producing sugar, and then they use that sugar to get them through the winter. One last rose in the garden. The Virginia creeper is absolutely stunning on the fence. One of those plants that turns red really quickly, and then the next time you look, all the leaves have dropped. Absolutely lovely plant. All little cobwebs covered in droplets. Some pretty webs about. It's very difficult to focus on them in the garden though with this old phone of mine. But really enjoying the colours now. I always think it feels a little bit melancholy at this time of the year, but it's just beautiful in its own way, isn't it? The colours are just stunning. Yeah, everything's just ready for sleep. Ready to knuckle down for the winter. I'm really liking the yellow loosestrife. At one time I used to cut these all to the ground and look at the colours. How daft was that? I don't do that anymore. I've not done that for a very long time. Colours are lovely in yellow loosestrife, and it's spread about the garden quite well, so adds to the lovely colours of autumn. And then over to my more loosestrife there, but over to the hosta. I found a photo the other day of the hosta that's in this pot, and it was dated 2011. So this hosta's doing really well in a pot. I'll never touch it at all, never feed it or anything. Look at the colours. Gorgeous. Yeah, 2011, and obviously it was older than that, so I just can't think when I got it. Amazing plant. There's some more of the red coming in the leaves. The cosmos are holding on. Looking pretty in this sort of foggy morning. And I'm imagining all these seed heads. I'm keeping as many as possible, not just for shelter for insects, as you'll see at the end, little photograph of a ladybird, but food for birds, and an absolutely stunning with frost on if it was a frosty morning. Still the odd flowers hanging on, mainly the fuchsias. Fuchsias seem to flower. These ones are quite late flowering ones, and yeah, just a little reminder of the summer gone. And the plums and custard, absolutely gorgeous. Really spread now, from 3 little ones to all of this patch. They're not an edible mushroom. They're not poisonous. I don't think they'll probably give you an upset stomach. They're very, very bitter, from what I've read up on them. So pretty, but we won't be eating them. Yeah, more fuchsia there. And the 2 fuchsia bushes have still got plenty of flowers and bees are visiting those. And this is the other acer at the top of the garden. It's a beautiful acer. Look at the droplets on it, how wet it is. But again, it'll soon drop its leaves. That parakeet is right overhead now. It's in the ash tree, the ash tree that's got the dieback. I must move these Michaelmas daisy. They are just not happy here. They were the first year, but they're just not getting enough light, and keeps saying I'll move them. Oh, and yes, I've built an arch. It's my attempt at an arch anyway. It's from the cherry cuttings from the cherry tree when it was pollarded. And just some of the other colours now in the garden. The lovely purple on the dogwood. No acorns on the oak this year. I've moved it about too much, I think. And the beautiful Guelder rose. And these cyclamen have popped up and are slowly producing more flowers. I hope they continue to spread. I believe it's ants that spread the seeds by dispersing them, but also I've heard that woodlice do the same. They stick to the woodlice, and as the woodlice move round. Anyway, some last photos of the garden lit colours, and thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying your autumn, and keep safe everyone.